My dear awesome and honorable viewers, welcome back. My dear friends, how many of you have experience of having your lunch or dinner in a community canteen or community kitchen? Yes, I have little experience. Let me tell you, when I go to my native village during Durga Puja festival, that time I enjoy having my lunch and dinner in the Durga Puja pandal, sitting in the ground. It's an amazing experience. And while eating with everybody, there is a sensation of camaraderie and there is no difference in the feelings. No people think about superiority or inferiority to each other, and everybody enjoys. This is not in true sense the community kitchen, because it is expected to have the lunch or dinner within certain area only and only confined to the festival period. And I have another experience of taking some food in Sikh Gurudwara. That is also amazing experience, and particularly their intention to serve as a kar seva. Okay, that means self-help, serving self and the washing the dishes also by self. This is also very interesting. But let me discuss you today about the utility of the community kitchen in our society. In November 2021, Government of India has directed to set up a policy for this purpose. And actually, this has been done in response of public interest litigation by some social activists in court. And Supreme Court has clearly given the verdict that it is the responsibility of the state so that no citizen of this country remain hungry. Actually, report was such that the complaint was such that by these social activities that many children below the age group of 5 years in the street dweller, they just sleep in the empty stomachs. This is not at all desirable in the society where we are producing lot of food grains. And remember, India is no more a food import country, rather it is exporting food. And apart from that, many times, and I think each year, there are tons of food grains getting wastage or just rotten, and we can easily manage the community kitchen out of these food grains. You know, India is in the rank of 101 in Global Hunger Index out of 116 countries. You may definitely become suspicious about the authenticity of this report or about the honesty or integrity how this report has been made, because many times there are chances that this Western agency do this report on biased thinking. Many times they never go to the interior of our country. Instead, just by sitting in the capital cities or some big cities, they can do this report. But anyway, if any report has come, it is our responsibility in total, in the society as well as for the government, to take care of this matter properly. And we should manage these things so that nobody can remain hungry. But before this Supreme Court verdict also, many state government and many non-government organizations also in this activity where they were in this activity because they already had the run for this purpose, for the service of the downtrodden society and for the service of the underprivileged classes, and they successfully ran these things. But this number are limited. Only about 10,000 such kitchens are running in this country, and this community kitchen are not enough to serve all the needy people of the society, and that's why government has set up this national policy. Earlier it has been done by some state government haphazardly and sometimes purposefully. Just before the election, it has been decided to run this community canteen as an election gimmick. But now the government started to do these things. There are many advantages of the community kitchen, because in this way the poor persons, the needy persons will get nutrition. They won't have to sleep in the empty stomach. And you know, the majority of the people of Indian workforce are from the poor people. And definitely, if they are not healthy, they are not strong, how can we expect any productivity from them? And how their next generation can grow up? All these things is a matter of thinking, because it is our demography we can capitalize in the future. In the community kitchen, there are other advantages also, because our women folk, most of the time they are engaged in cooking activities, and if they can get this advantage of the community kitchen, they can engage in some other areas of work. In this way, their work opportunity will be diversified and their income will also be grown. Apart from this advantage, definitely there are some disadvantages as well for the community kitchen. Continuous effort from the government, and also there must be some requirement of the volunteers who are interested to serve this. And there are many persons in the society who really want to work for these poor people, and they will have this opportunity to serve in this case. The main challenge is that to maintain the health and hygiene of the community kitchen, sanitization of the kitchen. Many times it will have nobody's baby and nobody want to take the proper responsibility. What happens? It remains in a very dirty condition. The plates are in the dirty conditions. In that case, it is a threat for the people who are taking service in this community service to get ill. We must take care of these aspects also. So as a whole, community kitchen is a good concept, but at the same time, we need to remind us that sometimes the free buys damage our economy, just like it happened in Sri Lanka recently, and also it happened in Venezuela. Because of everything offered free of cost, in that case the people have a tendency to become complacent and not to work, because they are getting their food. Why should they work? So in our effort, our approach should be very calculative, so that nobody of us from our society should remain hungry, and as well as our country's economy should not be in a doldrum. And I think, keeping everything in mind, government can take appropriate step to come out from that situation. My dear friend, stay awesome, stay productive. Bye. My dear honorable and awesome friends, if you like this video, please subscribe the channel. It will motivate me